10s, okay?
Thank you.
Y'all deserve all y'all 10s.
You guys are really bad.
I was gonna mention it, but I was waiting for y'all to notice.
You guys beat us to it.
Yeah, so one of the things that gagged me, and I want to hear about this from all of y'all's point of view. When I opened this album, and I heard the intro, because I love the intro, and I heard Cynthia and Revo, oh my God, can y'all please tell me about like, what was that like? Did y'all get a chance to be inside the studio with her? And tell me about it from your point of view.
Well, we actually met her a couple times before the album process, all of that stuff. And the first time we met her, we were waiting. She was talking to someone, and we were waiting right next to her, hovering, trying to talk to her. And then she was probably a bit like, who are these girls? What do they want from me? But we were just we're such big fans, yada yada yada. And then when it came to creating the intro, we were we really want a black British female to introduce us.
Yeah.
And yeah, it took us a second to put two and two together and think of her, but as soon as we did, we were duh. So yeah, and she was so quick, so easy to work with, so lovely. We didn't get to be in the studio with her when she recorded it, but she sent it to us. She was like, "Do you like it? Is this okay?" And she was just so sweet.
Okay, did y'all get to see Wicked?
Yes.
Okay, did y'all hear that run at the end? How is she doing it? I'm gonna leave the singing to flow, okay? Now, one of my favorite songs on the album is, it might be one of the shortest, it's called Soft.
Oh yeah.
When I say soft, y'all makes me feel so sexy. When it came down to the work that you guys put into this album, because you guys did mention in another interview that this was kind of like us, where you all given access to your lives and your relationships and things of that sort. How did you want women to feel? Because like I said, I felt sexy. I had to keep rewinding it, because I'm like, okay, maybe I need a soft part too. It's too short. But how did you guys want women to feel? Start with you, Renee.
Definitely sexy. We're young, but we are really confident and we're really sensual. We're female and we want to explore love, and all we do is talk about boys and love and passion. So it made sense that it was the common theme running throughout the album. But yeah, we just want everyone to feel good about themselves and to feel the feeling of the song when they listen to it.
And speaking of relationships and love, I know I'm not going to say any names, but I know we have a relationship girly that's in FLO.
We have two.
We have two? What?
Which is great, yeah. Something I miss in the UK, I think something the UK does really well is other cuisines. So you can get really good Indian food, really good Chinese food, really good Turkish food. Yeah, I think that's something the UK does there. So if you guys ever come to London, definitely go to, what is it? Indian food, Chinese food, Turkish food. What other ones are there? Those are the main ones.
Have y'all tried food?
Yeah. There's really many soul food places in London. Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that, so you guys are lucky.
Yeah. Okay, well maybe our audience can tell you guys some good soul food places.
Yeah.
We're going to allow for them to ask you all some questions. So we'll start with whoever wants to go first. You can just raise your hand and we'll make sure we get the mic to you. Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. As Michelle, 2 Live Magazine. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
First of all, I was just waiting for y'all to talk because I wanted to hear the accent. I'm just eating it up over here. But since you are coming from London, do you feel like you had to adjust your sound for the U.S. market?
Interesting question.
Not really, no. Because we listen to you guys.
We grew up on your guys' R&B, so it's very instilled in us. And we don't go to the studio and be like, oh, we want to sound American.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people think we are American actually. So yeah. But no, we love the music over here, so it's not a challenge to do.
We almost find it harder to be more British.
Yeah.
Our label is you know, we need more British, like, we need you guys to, you know, come across as more British. But we're like, okay, well, we are British, for starters. But yeah, when you've grown up on like Destiny's Child for one, SWB, TLC, Beyonce, Mariah Carey, like all of these people are American. So even like when we sing, people are like, why don't they have a British accent when they sing? But like,
We try and do a British accent when we sing. It's so hard.
It sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask you too. So it's a lot of female groups that come and go, and then like huge groups like Destiny's Child and TLC around here. So what do you think that FLO is bringing different to the female girl group?
That's an interesting question because I feel like as females we all kind of have the same perspective, you know?
Men.
Exactly. So I think the main thing that's different is obviously we are evolving with our generation, so it's refreshing and different perspectives as like our generation moves forward. But I'd say one of the big differences is that we all sing and that we're all like, there's no like lead flow. But yeah, like the other girl groups, they all have systems where we have that. I don't think it's very different, but we're just making music for our generation.
I love that. Anyone else?
You guys are crazy.
Yeah. the energy in like North America is way more intense. Like I feel like we're smiling all the time on stage. We are in England as well, but I feel like the UK is a bit more reserved. Like it takes more for them to be impressed, but they don't necessarily show they're not as animated. But obviously when you're performing and when you're putting yourself out there, like receiving like super animated responses and exaggerated responses kind of helps because you're like, okay, it makes you feel something more compared to like just getting, they're good, they're great, nice, you know, which is definitely in the UK vocabulary.
Well, can you tell us about that crazy experience that you had with an American audience member? Did anybody come on stage? Did they throw anything out there at you? You know?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, but I can't wait for that to happen.
I think
This
summer is going to be crazy. Like, we're so excited. We definitely want to get people up on stage. We want to do all of that stuff. So hopefully it happens.
Oh yeah.
I think first of all it's happy sounding, and I feel like everyone wants to be happy first of all, and also everyone's been through a breakup. And one thing that we felt when we were writing it was that it's okay to be happy when you end a relationship, and I think everyone feels that. It's okay to be like, yeah, actually that was right for me to end. I'm onto the better thing now. So yeah, and we always knew that song was going to do something. I think because we believed in it so much, that helped. And we said to our label, this has to be the first single, and they were like, but we will try. So yeah, I think because there was so much love and passion behind it, it just went. And I think it was the right balance of pop and R&B. It was like able to, the masses liked it, but also the R&B fans liked it.
The melody was quite simple.
Yeah.
Like the top line, you know, da, 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 da. It almost sounds a bit like a nursery rhyme. And then just like people, you know, they just like something that they can easily recall. But obviously amongst that we include like the backing vocals and the harmonies and the ad-libs and the bridge, because it still has to have like that element of real singing.
It's really difficult because I feel like we don't think about it, but our parents grew up in that era, so I feel like they definitely influenced us. And in the 90s, 2000s, music was really popping. Like, everyone really had a big moment. The videos were fire, the fashion was fire, the sounds were dope, people were experimenting more. So everything about that era was just so real and intense and exciting. And yeah, that was the music we grew up on and like watched those videos growing up. Like, what did I know about the Pussycat Dolls and the Spice Girls? Like, watching their videos at 10 years old. But they definitely influenced us, and it's just the it's just the energy that we carry. We don't even have to think about it. It's programmed into us. Yeah. And it was provocative as well. Like people were taking risks. They didn't give a heck. And yeah, like so we're trying to incorporate that a little bit. I feel like nowadays people play it a little bit safe. So we're just trying to push ourselves, but going back to like an era where the energy was good, we just want to kind of bring that back. Yeah. Be shy. Do you guys want to be shy? I feel like I can be shy. Like I'm quite scared. No. Yes and no. I feel like I'm an extrovert around people I'm comfortable with, but like I find the social situation scary.
This is not scary though. This is fun.
This is cool. This is cool. It goes with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Girl talk. Don't be scared. It's okay.
I would say probably that I'm quite emotional. Like I like to be, I'm many things actually. I'm many things. A bit stubborn, a bit, what else I say? Bossy, but I'm very emotional.
What's your zodiac?
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh.
I'm a Capricorn. Stella's a Sagittarius. And Renee is a Libra. Oh my God, there's no Capricorn going, no! But yeah, like, I think Capricorns have, this is turned into a zodiac. Capricorns are very headstrong, but they actually have quite a soft interior underneath the hard exterior.
Alright, Amanda, last question. Oh, you got something. Go ahead. Sorry, Amanda, go ahead.
Okay, something that people might not know about me. I love lying on the floor. I love to be grounded and lying on the floor. Yeah, it's a real guy. You should try it.
It's nice.
Hi, great morning, great evening, great evening. I'm the staff of the Amazing 102.5 FM in the Sacramento Show. Is there anything about your past life that you miss?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I feel like we're living like our best version of our life right now, and back then we definitely wished for this. So yes and no, probably in the free time to be able to just relax sometimes and chill, but we're very grateful. So I don't know.
Definitely freedom. Like before, there was no pressure, you know, when it comes to social media or expectations. I mean, there were definitely expectations, like our moms have expectations for us and that type of thing, but like, obviously that's one person. This is now like a few hundred, multiple thousands. And also just kind of being irrelevant. Yeah. It's nice to be irrelevant and just to be make mistakes without being under a microscope. That was definitely something we took for granted. But we've been in this group now for 5 years, so I definitely much prefer being 23 to 18, 100%. Oh, that's not your harmony. Bow, bow, bow. Bum, bum, bow. Okay, yeah. Feel free to come to our show. Yes. But we're really excited to go on tour, guys. We haven't really started the process. We've got a lot to learn and a lot to dig into, but we're really excited to perform the album because we feel so passionate about it. All of the songs are really special. No song is just a throwaway. So yeah, we're really excited to have a new world, let people see a new side to FLO. After our Stephen Colbert show, everyone's like, FLO's ready for tour. We will be ready.